Hey guys, it's another oddball time of the week because it's not a Monday, but it is a Saturday, and we're at the Saturday Night Jamboree, which is hella cool if you ask me. And I am joined by another gaggle of somebody else who didn't have something to do on a Saturday night, and it's Carl, and he's muted.
Yeah. Well, mute me then. Get out of here, you butthole. Am I unmuted now? Can I talk?
Yeah.
Have I been unsilenced? It's funny because like 2 seconds before we got live, I just got a text that says, "Hey, you coming tonight?" And I'm like, "To what?" I'm like, "Oh, this thing that remember?" And I'm like, "I forgot." So I had somewhere to be, and I just completely forgot. So now I'm here. Shut your lips. But yeah, thank you for having me, gentlemen. And I was saying, if Monday night is Raw, then this is your Saturday night SmackDown. So there you go. You just got 2 different shows, 2 different brands.
Oh damn!
You
I didn't even think of that.
Gotta market this shit, yo. Anyway, so what you up to, girl? What you up to, girl?
You tell us what you're doing.
I'm about to panel line a SD Gundam.
Which one?
SD Cross Silhouette Wing Zero. And just finished the painting on it. I was doing masking all yesterday and then finished painting yesterday, so it's starting to get there. But needs some panel lines and then needs a beautiful little matte coat on top of that. And I'm using my new special panel line swabs.
Panel line swabs?
I was kind of, well, they're not marketed that. These are printer sensor cleaners. But I was having such a problem with Q-tips because Q-tips, as everyone knows, they get really frayed and really fibrous. And God forbid you want to actually push into something because it either spreads it or makes it worse. And it just wasn't doing it. So these are kind of they're almost like white gloves that you'd see in a clean room. They're a little flexible, but they have no fibers. But they have these tiny little cleaning heads on them, kind of like a swab. But I'm going to be pouring them into some. Instead of using Zippo fluid as I usually do, I have some Mr. Weather and Color solvent. Actually, I probably shouldn't be using that. I'm an idiot. I probably shouldn't be using that.
It's forgiven.
Yeah, because I always get panel line accent and weather and color mixed up, and I'm like, oh wait, they're not the goddamn same thing. One's enamel and one's oil. So I almost made a big boo-boo there. But thankfully, talking in my head fixed it. That's just being tired, me. That's just me being tired. So I will get some Zippo fluid out. I'm gonna burn some stuff.
Arson.
Arson's always fun.
Don't forget the potato chips.
There we go. Oh, we a potato. Oh, we a potato. So what are you working on? Gee, what's happening in your neck of the back bogwoods?
Back in the dogwoods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. We are doing a whole lot of doodly sketches today.
Doodly sketches.
Maybe working on the big Haro.
Ding dong doodly doos.
And I am working on some stickers. I'm just roughing it out right now.
Do we know about these stickers yet?
They're not Gundam related.
Are they?
They are, however,
stream exclusive stickers.
No, I'm not that mean. Well,
Fuck around and find out. Trademark.
Gonna be like Disney and try and trademark things that don't belong to me. Thinking of
everybody else does.
Disney
Loki.
Knows.
Thinking of Loki?
Oh, I am. Always.
Always thinking of Loki.
Always. Metaphorical spirit animal.
He's a tasty man, I'll say that. There's a famous YouTube clip of he's doing impressions, but it's a lady from GQ is making him picking out suits for him for an interview or for a photo shoot, and he's just going through and doing all these accents, and all the comments are how is this woman's panties not on the floor dropping and just soaked in liquid, and because she was so cool and professional about it. I'm yeah, she's a professional, she's handling her shit, but I'm yeah, that was me. I'm I'm just take me Norse daddy, something like that. And you know what I think Tom Hiddleston can give hope to even guys? It's that a powerful forehead is not necessarily a physical detraction. So
Mm-mm.
for him, it just works. I mean, if you stare at Tom Hiddleston for a while, you're like, that's not even a 5 head. That's like a 6 head. That thing is powerful. You know.
But it works.
I know it works for him. Adds an air of quality. He's got like that Vegeta Widow's Peak. You know, like he looks like he's got like a Vegeta head. Like if you were to cast him as Vegeta, like I can see it. British Vegeta would be amazing though.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oi, Kakara! Stop being a cat.
I think that's Australian.
No, that's just like diet British. Pabs comes in here.
I think that's just British. I think that's just British on probation.
I thought I was going too far.
Yeah, no, just British on probation. I mean, hey, you steal a loaf of bread off to Aussie land.
That sounds like a great punk band. Oh, Cleveland, we're British on probation.
Pabs, where are you? Get on this.
Pabs, you were in British on probation, weren't you? Played the resin drums. Played the triangle made out of
3D printed drums.
Yeah.
They were purple. But no, these are ecological themed stickers. We are gonna be on native like flora to New Hampshire.
Ooh.
So we have like blueberries, low bush, high bush, the sugar maple.
Blueberries are native to New Hampshire?
Yeah, blueberries are native. We have like the true salmon seal flowers.
You ever start like cranberry wars with Vermont? Like, fuck you.
Trilliums. I think we have cranberry bogs here. I do remember when I was in my bio 2 ecology class, we did go to a bog. I never felt more at home. Back when I found out we have native pitcher plants and native carnivorous plants, which you look at New Hampshire and you're like, what? Cold all the time.
What is a bog if not a swamp on probation?
Yes. Bogs do not apply to nature's laws.
Bogs are just fuck you. We're fairy tale as fuck, and you guys can fucking deal with it.
But there's also cranberries growing and stuff, and it was very fascinating.
Cranberries.
Oh, cranberries are the best.
I put like 2 boxes of mulberry patch. A bunch of berries.
I also confuse people by saying I went cherry picking here because they're like, New Hampshire doesn't have cherries. I'm like, yes.
Talk me through a romantic New Hampshire evening. You know, you're with your girl, and you're like, hi, let's go down to the bog. I don't know why they're so British. But anyway, so you take your girl down to the bog, and she's like, the mosquitoes make it extra romantic. You know?
So like here's this one. It's in the 1960s. You're driving in rural New Hampshire back roads.
Mm-hmm.
You're near a small town of Exeter, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
You're driving when you see lights in the sky.
And you're like, babe, this will always be our UFO encounter.
And you pull over and you get your gun out of the little storage. Yeah. And you go out and you see this UFO object just land to the ground. And then next thing you know, you're getting kidnapped, you're getting probed, you wake up 4 hours later, you don't remember jack and shit. Except your girlfriend had uterus pain now and you got this weird thing in your neck. You go to your doctor, right?
This didn't happen in the 60s, did it, gentlemen? This happened yesterday, right?
Well, to make matters worse, you're also an interracial couple in the 1960s. You go to your doctor.
Whoa.
Back to key back in all of this. Okay. You go to your doctor and you're like, all this weird shit happened. We don't know how to explain it. We just know there's medical issue now. And your doctor goes, interesting. Write down some stuff, send you on your way, go to the phone, pick it up, call the local newspaper, like, boy, do I have a story for you. I got 2 people who are saying they were abducted by aliens. And next thing you know, you wake up in the morning and it's all over newspapers. And you're confused as hell because you didn't want anyone to know about this.
You know, I'm seeing a flaw in their story already. So, interracial couple in the '60s in New Hampshire. You know, they gotta know what's gonna happen. You know, somebody finds out, I got a preggy. You know, we're gonna have to have this baby. Ah, shit. You know, everyone's gonna fucking get mad at this. Interracial couple in the '60s. It's fucking backwards as fuck, yeah, but it's what it was. So then they're like, well, how do we get out of this? It's like, you can't go to a clinic, can't do nothing. I know, aliens. Just saying.
Oh no, here's the thing. She never got pregnant.
She never got the preggers?
No.
So
she never got pregnant.
Well, that's what she said. No, I wasn't pregnant. The aliens put something in me.
They did, she described what the aliens did as, going in and taking her eggs out. I forgot the words on it. Androshopinosis.
So this is just like
where they stick a needle and then they just grab one of the eggs and pull it out. Which at the time wasn't possible. But she describes how doctors do it now perfectly.
So this is like alien Easter, is what you're saying.
Yes.
That's a very, very sure.
But it's Barney and Betty Hills, and I live like 40 minutes away from like Exeter, New Hampshire, and so now it's gearing up to be that time because in I think August, it's the Exeter UFO Festival.
It's time for the egg harvest, is what you're saying?
Oh yes, but they really got disrespected by their doctor because HIPAA laws and interracial couples. They didn't want anyone finding out about it. They just told their doctor because Betty had rashes all along her lower pelvic areas that she couldn't explain. And Barney had rashes on his neck, similar to what they consider radiation rashes. And they just wanted to figure out what was going on. But I guess...
I will say Radiation Rashes is another good punk band name. Right along with
absolutely
British
punk band. Y'all want to start a band?
Start a country band.
Y'all.
J-Shack and the Gunplas.
But I guess they have her dress from that evening and there are particles on it that people can't identify still.
Alien jism.
I don't understand aliens. You travel how many light years away just to be weird about?
You kidding me? Are you kidding me? How many guys would be like, if some Twitch model was like, yo, if you guys travel over here, you get to see my feet. How many of them would all right, I gotta stop everything I'm doing. Calling off work. Sorry.
I know, but
I can't come into the governor's office today. I gotta go.
It's so weird. When you think about it.
Not really.
You have... you don't even know if the genitalia are compatible. I mean, I know there's stories.
Yeah, you just get an adapter. That's all you do.
Bad drug.
It's like Europe when you try to plug your phone in. You're like, what the fuck is that thing? That's not a plug-in. You're like, yeah, just go get an adapter.
But, yeah, everybody back to the Exeter UFO incident. It's just wild.
Everyone turn the film off now. Discuss
in the comments.
Discuss between yourself. Discuss with
back for live stream, everybody.
Good night. Have a good night, y'all. Back next week.
But back to the idea date in New Hampshire. Getting abducted by aliens.
You know what? You know why I've always been kind of really, really rough on cryptid hunters? Not so much the stories of cryptids. I still think I still think cryptids, a lot of cryptids have some basis in fact. Because I always tell people, it's like, well, how do you know Bigfoot's not real? I'm like, it's not that I don't think Bigfoot's not real, but have you ever seen a shaved bear? I want everyone to go, just Google shaved bear.
I mean, if you go to Pride.
Not that kind of shaved bear, but also very cryptid-like. It's rare to see a shaved bear.
Oh, always.
So look up what a shaved bear looks like, and tell me if you saw that thing in the dark. If you saw a shaved bear in the dark, or it's like a bear with mange almost. if you saw a shaved bear in the dark, what the fuck would your brain think?
I don't know, like, I feel like, what people consider, like, the chupacabra probably just like a coyote with, like,
Mange.
mange.
Yeah, mange is a motherfucker, yo. But yeah, it's the same thing with like I said, like Google a shaved bear and then come back to me and be like, yeah, I think they might have seen something. Now, water creatures. Now, I think the sea, like the giant squid and all that, or sea serpents, that all has like, again, basis in probably facts. And we just probably saw a giant fucking squid, yo. You know, or
I fully believe giant squids are real.
Oh no, they've been proven to be real. They have them on camera. But when you see a giant squid and you're like in the 1700s and you got scurvy and you don't know what the fuck a giant squid is, you're like, sea serpent, and it's just fucking.
So
it's just how it goes.
I have a funny little side story tangent about sea creatures. So my freshman year of high school is when Animal Planet put out their mermaid documentary. And so I have the greatest
Jonathan remembers
idea.
all your major life events, yo.
I had the greatest idea. I looked at my friend who walked in. I'm like, what if we bug our biology teacher about this? Dead ass, whole on, mermaids are real bullshit. And we walk in, and we were doing the marine bio portion intro to our bio class. We bugged this man so much about it.
Dude, come on.
That he made a rule in the classroom that still stands today. Do not bring up mermaids. Do not talk about mermaids.
Now I'm wondering what questions you were asking, like, yo, teach. I don't even care if you think mermaids are real or not. I just want to know one thing. Would you? And that was the only question John had asked for the whole semester. Would you? It's like, if you could change your fate, would you? John just came in every day, first thing in morning class. Hey, teach, would you?
Like, we got so dumb into it, and I'm like, if mermaids are half mammals and half aquatic, do they breastfeed?
This poor guy's got, fucking, he's making $20,000 a year. His wife's about to divorce him for the mailman, and you're just like, first thing in the morning, he hasn't even had his coffee yet. You're like, would you? Would you fuck a mermaid? And
it got worse in marine bio when it became popular again. Because we decided to do a re-sewing of it. He was out one day, so we took the whiteboard and we drew up a mermaid, one of the mermaids from the show, and the anatomy chart, and we just started like writing questions on the whiteboard.
Where does the poop come out?
And you just see we walked into his room. You could just see him look on the board, do this really deep sigh, and just start shaking and rubbing his temples.
Mm-hmm. He's like, this generation's doomed. I'm voting Republican the rest of my life.
And I remember specifically telling freshmen and all that who had him to start asking about it.
John Lynn, you weren't even fucking around and finding out back then. You were just fucking around.
No, he was extremely chill because I was one of the only kids who ever did my work.
What? Well, that's why he put up with you. It's like, well, she turns in her work. I guess I can deal with all this horse shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that man let me get away with doing a lot of shit. I would skip because my junior year I was doing 7 classes and they wouldn't give me a study hall at all. And these were 7 honors classes. Going on to AP.
Some people are like, yeah, I was doing like 3 hits of heroin a day, and John was like, I was doing 7 classes a day. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. I was hardcore.
I was doing 7 honors, getting ready to move on to AP for most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't give me a study hall because they thought I could handle the course load. I couldn't, but I had double English, double science,
double jointed,
honors math, all that shebang. And I was in the honors astronomy class.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not stand this teacher. I would get an A- and this dude would go off on me for not getting an A+. So most of the time I would spend back class
Well,
skipping it.
I wonder how he feels today, knowing that you're out there in the world and all you do is go on Twitter and say, "I'm looking for Mothman cheeks." He's like, "I did good with that one."
I bet most of my... Actually, he got my Facebook, so it probably wouldn't. But he would let me skip all bunch of these classes, cause one day I got so bullshit at my Latin teacher, cause my mom was going in for her thyroid cancer surgery.
Aww.
And I wanted the day off, and I asked her if I could take up the midterm another day. And she's like, "No, there's nothing more important going on in your life than my test right now." And I'm like, "What?" Oh
yeah. Were those the exact words? No, this is your life.
Obey.
Yeah. Obey.
She's like, there's nothing more happening than this test right now.
This test is happening, yo.
And I was never the kid to cop an attitude.
Him like, yo.
But I walked out of her class and I went into his, and I'm like, "Can you talk to guidance for me before I go off on this lady?"
Yo, Archimedes, it's not going to be the end of the world if I miss your fucking test. Eat my asshole.
Like, and it was funny because she was only there for 2 weeks because we had lost our previous Latin teacher.
Yeah.
He quit and moved on. She was only there for 2 weeks.
So, funny story. I went to art school in college, but I was like 29th in my class when I graduated high school, and I had a lot of offers to work at like engineering firms and stuff like this. And I did for the summer before I left for college, and I was good at it, but I was just like, this is fucking boring. So I decided to become an artist. Worst decision of my life. Anyway, but the funny thing that came out of it was they had to do at least one basic art class, one basic math class to get accredited. So like everyone, like your first semester at art school, you had to take one math class. Now, artists aren't the best mathematicians. I'll say that right off the bat. But this was like high school, like geometry. This was like the easiest goddamn shit in the world. And the teacher, bless his heart, after like the first 20 minutes of class, he's like, "You can shut up for the rest of the year." He just looked at me. He's like, "I don't want to see you raise your hand the rest of the year." Because he already knew that I was like, okay, this guy actually knows math. So, because I was like an engineering major. But every time he asked a question or wrote it on the board, he just looked at me and I just nodded and he's like, "Yep." And that was the whole class. He literally said, "Yeah, I would have honestly let you just nod through the final if you wanted to." But I was like, he's like, "Yeah, if you want to do anything for 4 hours, like read a book, like just go fucking do it." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'm good." So
that was my bio teacher.
I was the Lord of art school math class. So there you go.
So in Massachusetts, for standardized testing, you have to take in order to graduate, called MCAS. It's a myth. Like you start taking practice tests of these in like 2nd grade, and once you hit junior year, you have to take it. You have to pass. I mean, not junior, sophomore. And there's 3 of them. There's English, math, and then that year they introduced the science. He looked at me. He put both hands on the desk. He crouched down to eye level, and he's like, "You're gonna pass this thing, or so help me, I know where you live."
If you don't fucking pass this, I will find you.
He's like, "You and 2 other kids are the only one in this
that was
class."
high school for me, but that was like my math teachers. Like, we're just so sick of like some kid shit. They're like, "Here's the deal. You got a D+. You're getting a C- because I don't want to ever see you again." And I literally, like, or my buddy got that, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "It pays to be a fucking asshole, I guess." I'm like, "I guess that's what you took out of that lesson, sure." Oh my God.
I don't think for any teacher that I like heckled too much.
I could see you heckling. I could see you heckling.
My 7th grade science teacher thought he was a real tough ass. He acted like he was teaching college kids.
Right.
He found out real fast because he went from teaching, I guess, private high school kids to inner city middle school kids.
I would be too much of a meme teacher, I think, if I was a teacher. I think I'd make a good teacher, but I think I'd just be like, I'd walk in the door, like first day of class, and I just like slam my books down, fucking slam my clipboard down, and be like, "All right, you fucking pussies," and then like everyone just like looks really shocked, and I just be like, just kidding. Let's do some math." But just put that fear of God in them, like the first 20 seconds. Like I can go there, Yeah.
My students know not to fuck around and find out.
John Lynn has the paddle, the spiked paddle.
I'll talk to their teachers. When these kids start clowning around, their teacher tell me. And so when they walk into my room, I just look at it and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Well, why didn't you do your programming work?"
And that was Gregory did fuck us around, and he did find out. And now
And
Gregory is dead.
They look at me and they're like, "How do you know?" And I'm like, I lean in and I'm like, "I know everything."
I stream on YouTube. Don't fuck with me.
I'm always terrified that the kiddos will find my social media platforms.
Oh my god, that would be the worst. But I figured that's why you have like 4 different names for your social media platforms too. It's like, so what would be your okay, kid finds your social media platform. Okay. And he does like the Batman, I'm gonna blackmail him. Fucking I'll show this at school board. What's your plan? What you doing?
Oh, my principal knows what I do. I ain't scared.
No, your principal knows, but like I said, this is the perfect plan though, because you're not gonna get fucked with. You're not gonna get in trouble.
I'm unionized, so I'm not even worried.
So now this gives you an opportunity to fuck with this kid. So how do you get back to him?
Oh, I'd just block.
Do you be like, "Oh no, please, I'll do anything," and then like right when he thinks he has you, then you just show up and like feed him his parents made out of chili, That's maybe a little extreme, but you know what? I think a message needs to be sent.
No, I'm brutally honest with my kids. I'll tell them to knock their shit off.
But they know like, Miss Johnlin, or else what? Like and like if you had to make an example out of a kid, you had to make an example of him.
I've called down the vice principal several times.
No, that's administrative shit. I'm talking like Mad Max Warrior shit. Like fucking John Lynn. It's like fucking John Lynn's way of the highway, and fucking like you want to be diplomatic and you want to be peaceful, but there's just that one time where you go fucking ape shit,
Unfortunately, there's always against that.
Does the kid like go to bed one night and then he wakes up and it's like the scene of like the next Saw movie? He's like chained to a radiator somewhere. And he's just like, "I want to talk to you about mermaids." You're gonna watch a mermaid documentary for the rest of your life until you wither away, and die, and then I'm gonna take your body and put a flipper on it and let you out into the sea. The kids are just like, "No, man, please, I'll do my homework, I swear." See, that'd be my problem. That's why I can't be a teacher. Because there'd be that one kid who fuck around and he'd find out, but nobody would find the body,
Carl, I just want to know, what have you been drinking or inhaling for the last 20 minutes?
Nothing. This is just my normal thoughts, which is all the scarier.
Not really, but continue.
Look, education is the golden gateway to success, but don't mean that don't mean there ain't some bodies hidden somewhere,
Oh, absolutely. As for residential schools in Canada.
You think LeVar Burton never murdered somebody? I'm telling you.
Nah, man's too wholesome for that.
Huh? Too wholesome? No. Those are
the
ones you gotta worry about. I love LeVar Burton to death. But every reading rainbow has a little bit of blood on it, you know what I mean?
No.
He's killed.
Absolutely not. Good sir.
LeVar Burton's killed, and I think he's better off for it.
Don't you do my child icons dirty like that.
Bob Ross, he's murdered.
No.
Fred Rogers, oh god, the body count on that motherfucker.
Absolutely not.
Yep. I love them to death. They're all amazing, generous, sweet, compassionate, teaching men. But they've murdered. They've killed.
Good sir. I'm going to have to ask you politely to not.
Bob Hope, Zodiac Killer. Just saying.
Not Ted Cruz's.
Yeah, that's right. No, Ted Cruz isn't that cool.
Actually, you know what's really funny is I pissed a few people off.
No, you did?
Yeah. Surprise.
Color be shocked.
I love at home true crime people. I get the funniest bullshit off of them. So
Oh, like
one of the conversations that popped up.
Is this like the informative murder porn people?
Yes.
That just like they just leave their fucking Menendez trial.
People have no idea how the criminal justice system actually works and how crime scene investigation actually works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like the people who think like they've seen like all the CSIs, so they know.
Yeah, the at-home detectives.
Oh no, you got to dissolve the body and lie. It's like, no, fuck you, dude.
I'm a true crime fanatic. I know what. No, honey, no, you don't. Mm-hmm. You're a stay-at-home mom with nothing better to do. No.
Except fantasize about killing your husband.
They don't realize that the Zodiac Killer, his profile, he is too narcissistic. The man will never, ever, ever reveal who he is.
But part of narcissism is somebody has to know. Somebody has to know it was you. You know, like I'm not sure. I'm not sure if a true narcissist can keep it to himself for so long. Like it's like that meme of that guy in the corner is like, they never know I studied the blade for 10 years. You know, something like that. You know. I don't think a true narcissist cannot be narcissistic unless he lets people know about how great he is. So
I think his ego is too driven on people not being able to figure out who he is.
They'll never find me. But yeah, I think when it comes to a certain point, like he could still be alive, right? So
no, I think he'd really be too old now. He'd be in his 80s or 90s.
Well, if he started in his 20s or 30s, right? Then what was the Zodiac? Like the 60s, mid 60s, or early 70s? So
mid 60s, I do believe.
Add 50 years, he could be in the 70s or 80s. You know, reliably.
But my other go-to theory is that it just wasn't one person.
I think like on their deathbed he'd admit to it. I think that's like the final act of narcissism. I think you can get away with it for so long and still get some narcissism out of it, but I don't know. Which person in chat do you think is the most likely Zodiac killer?
I think it's my whole thing is I got a big chuckle when everybody thought the last encrypted one was gonna be his big confession. I'm like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No. And it's just basically him going, haha, fuck you can't find me.
It's just like a scrambled URL to his MySpace page.
It was basically a taunting, haha. Fuck yeah.
Get Rick Scrubs.
Right. Ignored like the Golden State Killer, who's
an asshole.
Ironically I thought would be caught. Actually, it's funny. I did a paper on him 3 months before he was actually busted. And so I'm sitting in my criminology class and my phone dings and somebody sends me a screenshot and I look at my criminology.
Damn it, I gotta edit this thing now.
Yeah, and I looked at her and I'm like, I looked at my criminology professor and I'm like, you'll never bully. What just? She looked at me. Yes, and she let me use part of my old essay to do a new one. Because
I caught him.
Yeah.
A+, bitches.
For those of you who don't know a whole lot about the Golden State Killer, his name was Joseph James D'Angelo.
I thought it was Freddy was wrong.
Yeah. Nope. He still had the girls in the basement. He surprisingly got away with it. With how stupid this man was. So I do believe it roughed up around 13 murders, a whole bunch of other icky stuff, and something along the lines of over 200 house burglaries that he's confessed to. And ironically, he worked for 2 police departments. Got in a massive... Huh?
You know what I don't get about the house burglaries?
What?
Like, there's a special kind of person who just, like, murders, like, 2 people or whatever, And then all of a sudden, he's about to leave the house. He's got to make a clean getaway. Nobody knows it's him. And all of a sudden, he's just like, "Oh fuck, I need a toaster."
So, for me, I think it started as an escalation. Because the burglaries were his previous crimes.
Burglary.
For me, I
anymore.
Yeah, that's what it basically was. I don't think that the home break-ins, the peeping Tom bullshit was enough for him. His first major home break-in, he tried kidnapping a 14-year-old.
Oh, that's always nice.
But then it just kind of escalated from there, and there was year gaps and all that, but I really think it was just an escalation for him.
All right, John.
So
Pop quiz. You ready?
Sure.
Take me through your perfect crime. Let's say John Lynn wanted to murder me.
Nice one, FBI.
Let's say you wanted to murder me, and let's be honest, who doesn't? Let's say John Lynn has got a wild hair up her ass and is like, he must die. He doth fucked around, and now he will find out, but no one else will. How will John Lynn take me out?
Pig farm.
Pig farm?
Pig farm.
No, a pig farm is the disposal. Pig farm is not the method. Pig farm is how you dispose of the body. I want to know how you make the body.
I mean, it could just be really easy from
I don't erase the body.
a surprise insulin injection to...
How are you surprising injecting me? How are you surprising injecting me? Come on, John Lynn. I'm like, I see you. Oh, John Lynn, we've got a man person. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, let's get a drink.
It's very easy to hide a needle mark.
To hide a needle mark, but it's very easy. It's not very easy to administer a needle mark, is what I'm saying.
It would be if you were asleep.
So, okay, but how do you... Okay, so I'm sleeping, and you want to inject me with insulin.
Yeah.
First of all, I have no set sleep pattern. So you're breaking into my house at like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh, hey, John Lynn. Just in my underwear, like making a model. And you're like, God damn it, I got to drink in tomorrow. So, first off, you got to figure out what my sleep schedule is. And I don't think you know. I don't even know what it is. So how would you know? How would you know when I was asleep? How?
So, this is where I kind of draw back my classic knowledge of like the BTK killer and him.
Okay, reference. I like it.
Houses. Okay. He walked houses for weeks.
Okay, so you're gonna watch me for weeks. Understand that I have no pattern whatsoever. That
you say you don't have a pattern, but people do. People always have a pattern.
I have, trust me, I have tried to find my pattern so I could fix it. It has not happened.
Just because you can find it doesn't mean somebody else can find it.
Oh, well, you're gonna find my pattern now, Joe.
So yes.
Find my pattern, bro. Teach me the ways. So anyway, let's say you find my sleep pattern. All right. You found the number on my sleep pattern bed. 37.
And so here's where it gets tricky because traditional female-based crime.
Mm-hmm.
You see this between female and male serial killers. Females are often more prone to poisonings, arson, and later on, when you get to about the 90s, you see a change in female-based crime. To violent crimes.
So do you favor? One of my favorite murders of all time was a political assassination by the KGB when they killed a journalist, I believe. They embedded a pellet of ricin into the tip of an umbrella, and they figured out where the guy was walking every day, and they had a guy walk behind him and literally poked him in the back of the leg with the umbrella. The guy just said sorry and walked off, and the guy didn't think anything about it, but the pellet was then embedded inside the back of his leg, and he died of ricin poisoning. Which I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But still, a little on the head, somebody pokes you in the back of the leg.
I favor the arson route.
So you're just going to straight up burn me in my house?
Oh, yes.
Okay. What's your accelerant of choice?
Potato chips, and here's why. I learned this from my detective professor.
Are you talking like potato dust?
No, we're talking straight up like plain Lay's or plain Pringles. I learned this from my detective professor.
Chat, are you paying
He tells-
attention? Jonathan's basically telling you how to get away with murder here. So
See, here's the thing with technology nowadays, it's very hard, it's not impossible, but when we're solving crimes that are 40 and 40 years old, you're not going to have a good run of being possible anymore if you have a type of person the police care about.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, yeah. Unfortunately, a large portion of Native American women.
Burner, how you doing, Burner?
Hi, Burner. Hi, Burner.
Babe. She's a
This
baby.
turned into True Crime Saturday.
Yeah. Jonathan's explaining how she's gonna kill me, Burner. So,
Potato chips.
she's like,
Plain,
fuck this.
non-flavored.
I ain't gonna be number 2 mod anymore. I'm just gonna be the fucking streamer.
Here's why.
Just gonna wear my
Potato
fucking
chips do not leave a residue behind when they burn. Unlike a lot of things where they leave trace evidence behind.
So how many potato chips are you gonna need, though?
Potato chips are very flammable.
I know, but how many are you gonna how much potato chips are you gonna need to set up proper fire?
Pringle, maybe a tube and a half.
So you're snaking into my house, and you got three. Hold on, I'm breaking down your logic here. I want to make sure you have this. I don't want you to go to jail, Jonathan, when you murder me. Okay, if you murder me, I want you to get away with it clean. But I'm also not going to just like lay over and like, oh, she's here, might as well. So
I joined a police union. I wouldn't get arrested.
You're walking up 2 stairs of 2 flights of stairs to get to my apartment, and you've ostensibly got 3 cans of Pringles in your pants or in your backpack, and I'm just hearing like, what the fuck is that? Oh, Pringles lady's here, of course. The Pringle witch. She's here to kill me in my sleep. So, first off, you have to go pay for Pringles in cash, right?
Which easily that could be done a week or 2 beforehand. Mm-hmm. Here's why. You do it at a gas station, and when you do that, you buy other objects.
But the gas stations only have like those mini snack size Pringles, so you're gonna need like 30 of them.
I think 3 of those would be enough, and let me get to that.
So you got 3 tiny snack size Pringles, and you think that's gonna be enough?
Yes, because let me explain my reason.
Okay.
Don't interrupt.
Okay.
So what you do?
You said don't interrupt, right?
Don't interrupt. So you got 3 or 4 of those little ones. I know my convenience store sell the long tubes.
Okay.
It's not even most of the gas station burner. It could be, 4 weeks ahead of time. You grab an Arizona, you grab some Pringles, nothing suspicious. And here's the thing, it doesn't leave trace residue behind, so they won't even know it's Pringles.
When Gotham is in ashes, Batman, you will be able to taste the power of my stack.
The fire rises.
Yes.
And so what you can do is, Kyle, do you have a toaster?
Do I have a toaster? Wouldn't you like to know, just so you could kill me easier?
Answer the question.
I will not. Dig my own
grave. Let's say if Carl had a toaster, right? You
build your fantasies on a bed of lies.
You pop a few in the toaster, right? And the heat from the toaster is enough to set them on fire, but the ejection is enough to send them flying. So when they land, they're going to be up in flame. Could it take you a good minute or 2 for them to completely burn out?
Alright, okay.
So when they hit carpet, they hit furniture.
Let's play with your fantasy. I'm a single adult male. I have no furniture. Can't afford a carpeted apartment. And I don't exactly have curtains over my toaster. So basically, you're just spreading potato ashes on my wooden floor.
Then what I would do is I would set up piles. And I'd light them on fire because wood fur is going to burn either way. And the great thing about that is setting up the multiple piles and starting them at one point, they won't be able to tell which is the origin point. Because typically with arson, there's one origin point.
But, while it may not leave a residue, a first firefighter into my house would be like, it smells like honey mesquite barbecue in here.
No, plain.
It smells like French onion. So,
plain Pringles.
So there we go. You have a fire with no accelerant. no proof of an accelerant. So therefore, you fail to deduce by deducing what it is not. So it's obviously not fuel. It's obviously not an accelerant, an aerosol, any form of
You'd be
cooking liquid.
surprised how fast a modern house will burn down.
It wasn't electrical. Nothing was failed. So, in absence of all this, and you've already put this out on YouTube, so the algorithm already knows, which accelerant burns but leaving trace residue? And the firefighter will be like, Pringles! Therefore, I want a database of everyone in the past 30 days who's bought Pringles in the metro area.
Who said I'd buy them in the metro area? Who said I would be on a business trip? Free steak over and buy them.
And then we must widen our search. So you're going across state lines to buy 3 Pringles?
Not if I'm on a business trip.
Then I'm going to have to cross-reference everyone who is out of state who bought Pringles in the month of May.
Yeah, but here's what you're assuming is that you're important enough for somebody to do that.
You assume too much, Jonglin.
Most detectives won't put in the effort.
Apparently, you don't know I come from a family of cops. God forbid they know I was killed by Pringles. They wouldn't rest until they find their crunchy killer.
Yeah, but then I'd just join a police union and I wouldn't get arrested. I'd be put on administrative leave.
So, throughout all this, we're missing the key important ingredient. What's the motive, Jonglin? Why do you want to kill me? Why do you want to waste 3 perfectly nice snack-sized original Pringles when you could seriously just put them on a sandwich?
I don't know. Some dude made me unmodded for like 5 minutes.
Because somebody fucked around and found out. Didn't take their own advice.
So did you.
Somebody abused the power they thought they had.
Oh, I had power.
Willy-nilly. And only the sweetest murder babe survived the culling of the naughty mods.
See, you say that, but you're streaming nothing without me.
Alright, so here's the thing. You want to usurp Berna as number 1 mod, correct?
Oh, she's waifu number 1. You lost your top waifu placing.
Berna, explain to me how you would murder me. This is important. Because apparently Pringles Queen over here thinks she could sneak into my house with 3 snack-sized Pringles and burn me down. Leave no trace. Leave my family weeping in ashes and the taste of delicious Pringles. Berna, go! Explain. Explain my murder. How would you do it?
I mean, but also, I could just wait until you're in Boston at one point in your life and do it because Boston homicide rates only have like a 33 solve.
Why would I ever travel to Boston?
I don't know.
I don't like the Bruins that much, alright?
What if the Red Wings came to Boston and you're like, oh shit,
the only chance they go to 29 other cities and also play in Detroit. Hell, the games are better here in Colorado because everyone hates them.
What if you got free tickets?
Airline reservations, a nice free complimentary bowl of chowder. Throw in a duck boat and maybe we'll talk.
Duck boats are overrated.
I understand they are, but I want to burn it down for the insurance. I'm gonna burn down a duck boat for insurance.
But see, the whole question of a perfect murder, like, I don't really think there is one. So, I just think it's circumstantial down to A, what detectives are in the area, B, depending on the type of murder, if you don't have a complete skeleton or you don't have a complete bone structure or a body even.
So you're saying everything is basically up to chance?
That's how it always is.
Your Pringles murder could have gone on without a hitch, but apparently Columbo lives in my neighborhood, and he's like, oh, just one more thing, Jonathan. Let me see your hands. I want to catch them. They look so beautiful. And he notices the shattered fragments of a Pringle under your fingernail. He's like, you eat Pringles often, Jonathan? And you'd be like, yes, all the time. And he's like, do you mind if I pump your stomach for Pringles? And then he finds out that you didn't eat any Pringles in the last 6 weeks. So then he's like, where'd you get the Pringles? And then you fucking break and you cry. And Columbo's like, I gotta go. Gotta go read a story to Fred Savage in his bed. Crack knuckles. One moment, please. Okay, Burner's lining up my murder here, so clear your buttholes, y'all. And Burner, if it's death by snoo-soo, this is acceptable.
I mean, but also, like, there are people who have, like, look at the Golden State Killer. The man got fired from his last police job because he bought A, a hammer, B, duct tape, and C, dog repellents. All major things found in the local crimes going on, right?
Also, things all found in major freelance carpenters.
He didn't buy them. He stole them.
Oh, well, there's his first problem.
He got caught shoplifting these things.
Okay.
And I guess somebody found it a little suspicious in the department, but nobody, like, believed that guy.
You know, I find it suspicious once John Lynn starts shoplifting Pringles.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he was, like, so sloppy at the crime scenes that I'm just surprised. What really went down to, like, him probably not being caught, in my opinion, is the fact that all the counties he committed these crimes in California, none of them wanted to work together.
Now, John Lynn, I don't think you're a shallow individual, and I don't think you're necessarily conceited and narcissistic, but I have a strong suspicion if you were a serial killer, that you would have some sort of calling card, or you'd leave a memento, or take a memento. I think there'd be something. I think there'd be like a little, like you leave behind a little poo or something like that. There's something there's like duties for like Julio, trying to frame Julio for the murders.
See, I don't think I would do that.
You don't think you leave?
Taking mementos and stuff is really how a lot of people.
Of course.
Get
but
caught.
I think you know which memento you could take without, like, instead of like.
Yes, I take the batteries from your remote.
You like burn down everyone's house with Pringles, but at every crime scene you take a can of salsa.
You see, I wouldn't kill people, but my perfect crime would be I don't know. Have you ever heard Jeff Dunham?
Yeah, of course.
The comedian.
No,
wait, no,
the
not
politician.
Jeff Dunham.
I know who Jeff Dunham is.
Not the one with the puppet. I'm probably gonna get his name wrong.
Lena Dunham?
No. I'm trying to remember. He did a skit on breaking and entering, where all his thing is he runs down and he kicks the door open and he runs away.
That's not Jeff
And
Dunham.
it escalates to him stealing the front door.
Hold on.
And then to taking the front door. And then kicking down the front door and then kicking down all the doors in the houses.
Are you talking about
and then
Dane
putting
Cook?
up those and then putting up
Dane Cook?
Yes.
Oh no, John Lynn. No.
That would be like
nobody. We don't talk about Dane Cook in this house.
I don't know what he did and I don't want to hear.
He stole jokes.
Oh, they're comedians. They all do.
He may not have been that funny to begin with.
I found his breaking and entering one funny.
I would say his first stuff was pretty good, but then later when you figured out that he was kind of faking it till he makes it a bit, I'm like, it's like, okay, whatever, dude. Do what you got to do, but
it's the kicking down the front door, and then it just escalating to like not even taking things, but just leaving things.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that bit. About just leaving. Like, it's like, well, they stole our money and they took our electronics, but there is a nice lava lamp here, something like that. Yeah.
They didn't take anything, but they left a lava.
Would you leave like a little Mothman butt at every crime scene? A little resin?
I would leave small random things, or like I'd take the remote batteries, or I'd like move the furniture over like 3 inches.
I'd tilt the couch a little. What would the press call you?
I don't know, something bandit.
The crazed butt tickler of New Hampshire. Something like that. Yeah.
The tickler. But see, that would be my gig. It wouldn't be like it'd be illegal, but it'd be more trolling than anything.
Burner has been holding out this comment for like 5 minutes, and I'm starting to get worried that she's outside my door,
I think she's on her way.
ready to death by snoozing to me.
We're
But you
gonna
know what?
put you up on
You
the
know,
big
you know what,
screen. in
Burner?
case you
I'm
popped
ready.
up in-
Yeah. Please. So you can see it twice now. You can see double the evidence there. So, Burner, be gentle. It's my first time being murdered.
Just remember, Burner. If you do anything, I didn't see anything. This is all fake.
What that means is she wants a video of it.
The black market.
The black market? Yes. The
Black
black
market.
market.
Serbian film who's?
I want to go to the purple market. More fancy.
Pink market.
Anyway. Get the camera off me before I get murdered. God. See my own death? Okay, John Lynn, how about this then? Camera back to you. The ball's in your court, Miss Lippert. How would you like to be murdered by a serial killer? You take the camera
I
off me
don't
now.
know.
You take the camera off me now, first gamer.
I've
Hey,
never
I know
really
it.
thought about it.
Yeah, you have. You're like, oh, come on.
All I really want to say that I hope it's in an area that Joe Kenda's working.
Explain.
You never heard of Lieutenant Joe Kenda? He did a bunch of true crime shows in Discovery and ID.
Gentlemen, the last news show I watched was season 1 of Sherlock when it came out.
Oh no, these are old. These are like from like the early 2000s.
And the last true crime shows I saw was like what was it, the Forensic Files on Discovery Channel? Like this is like 1990. This is like 2000 Discovery Channel.
I think he did some work with Forensic Files.
The new detective. That's what it was called.
So I guess he from Salt Lake, but his crime rates are so high. He had like a 97% solve rate.
So was he a detective or was he a?
Yeah, he was a detective, and he's like this phenomenal detective.
So he was a murderer too, though, right?
No.
Oh. Well, but okay. So you said you want to be murdered in an area with a good detective. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because.
So you want to be a good case for somebody, is what you're saying?
Yes, I want to be a phenomenal case. I want this to be the wackiest ride.
You want to be the best true crime podcast on the web, don't you?
I want this to be Hannibal.
Okay, but
I want to be.
You gotta get some deets about how you get to that status, you know.
So y'all remember? I don't know if you guys seen the Hannibal TV show.
Of course, great show. The bisexual energy in that show was fucking like 15,000
beginning of season 3, where it's Fisher getting haunted by the girl who lost her arm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be that.
You know what's weird though? Like when I get on YouTube loops, you know, when it's like 3 a.m. and you're just like watching random YouTube videos. For some reason, the cooking ASMR Hannibal video always comes up for me, and I gotta watch it. I gotta be honest; it's oddly hypnotic. I could watch Matt Nicholson cut somebody's leg up all day. I'm just like, yeah, that looks delicious. I don't know what that says about me, but dude's a sexy.
Oh no, it was.
He's a sexy Danish man. All right, hold on, wait. We got Burner's official murder. Now I can't look at the screen from here, gentlemen. So please elaborate on my death by Burner.
I would make a full-size Gundam costume that I would give to you of your favorite Gundam with a spring trap mechanism that will unlock while you are in it, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Aww, that is actually really sweet.
It's a wholesome murder.
That is a very wholesome murder, Burner. Thank you. That really did just cheer me up. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
More so why Burners. Like the number 1.
Morbidly sweet. I love it. That's like when a cat brings you a dead bird. You're like, oh, thank you, buddy.
Compared to a very odd stream, everyone.
No, this is not odd. This is par for the course. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is True Crime Saturday.
See, what would have been weirder if I didn't join and it was just you talking about this stuff. Like, just really like close up camera to your face. We're gonna burn your house down with Pringles, bitches. That'd have been a little weirder.
It's the weird stuff that you pick up taking these courses.
Oh yeah, taking the courses.
Like most people don't know that one of the decomposing animals, well, insects, is bees and butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll be able to find a body because there's a bunch of butterflies on it.
Mm-hmm. I love that shit. I love learning about like. There was a great Stephen Fry bit, and he always used to talk about it on talk shows too. About he came to America, and one of the first places he went to was the Body Farm in Tennessee.
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, and
Texas University has one.
It's just Stephen Fry, who I fucking love. Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry's like, again, 3 guys that can bang me. Stephen Fry, probably one of them. Anyway, but he's like, yeah, and he's saying it with a really, really, posh and intelligent British accent. He's like, you open through the bottles and you smell the putrefaction. I could listen to, kind of like watching Hannibal cut somebody's leg up, like Mads Mikkelsen. I can listen to Stephen Fry say the word putrefaction like all day. Like it's musical. Putrefaction.
So what I like about the body farms, I don't know how you two guys can shut this down.
Well, 1, you like bodies. 2, you like farms. There you go. Done.
Yeah, but so Texas University has a body farm.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. University of Texas, as a former Texas resident, if you don't say University of Texas or UT, you will be shot and turned into beef.
You get what you get. So
all right,
they found out they couldn't figure out why various bodies were missing ribs and why things were going missing.
Goofus.
So they put on trail cam and they catch a white-tailed deer going up to a body and just ripping a rib out and eating it.
Mm-hmm. Deers don't fuck around, yo. I will fight a lot of wild creatures. I will not fuck around with a deer, man.
That's how they found out that deers will eat the bones for calcium.
They eat your birds.
No, just think about that. Think about that. Somehow your body got into the woods.
And then Joe Rogan will sell you the antlers from the cannibal deer. There you go.
And let's just say, for sake, you're a spirit walking on, becoming a local cryptid. And with your body, on the ground, here comes this pretty deer, oh so elegant, walking through the wildflowers. And it approaches, and you're thinking, alright, it's just gonna do deer shit, right? And it comes up, and it chomps on your rib, and it hurts.
You know what's really funny? I was remembering just a little while ago about what the fuck is it? Oh, it's a game called Until Dawn. It's a horror game. Like it's basically a quick time event that thinks it's a game. Anyway, so the main monster in the game are Wendigos. But it's a very for some reason the Wendigos they're it's a big leap in logic on how they got to Wendigos from this. And they don't look so much like a Wendigo should look like. They just look like Gollum, but taller,
So they actually don't focus on the logic background of why Wendigos are Wendigos?
Yeah, basically, it was like two kids that fell down they got chased off a cliff, and one died, but one didn't die, but she was paralyzed or she couldn't move. So she started eating the flesh of the other person. And then there was a prison that was also in the hills full of prisoners that were left there, and they went cannibalistic and they became Wendigos. But they also get super strength and they could see in the dark and they can now climb walls and shit. And I'm just like, that's not a Wendigo. Anyway, but all I was thinking about while you were saying this was if you were playing that game and the Wendigos came out, you're like, this is bullshit. I would see you just fucking ripping it at the shreds.
I have native friends who put down some very ground rules as to what we're not allowed to say in their homes. We weren't even allowed to discuss it.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they
their grandmothers were super into believing about the Wendigos. One night she heard something strange, so she went out and grabbed a baseball bat and started swinging it outside, yelling at the Wendigo.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I heard, Native women are badass when it comes to what they think of the Wendigo, but fucking go after it. They don't care.
You ever see that video of it was a flooded river, and there's a fucking alligator, and this Mexican lady's like on the edge of the flooded riverbank, and she's got a little poodle with her, and this alligator comes up to the poodle, and she just takes her chunk off and starts slapping it at the crocodile, and just fucks off. I'm like, don't fuck with like Native and Latino women. They do not fuck around, y'all.
Erna, let me find you some Wendigo lore.
There is one Wendigo piece of film work that I've been waiting for since like the start of quarantine. Antlers. I think you know what that
Oh
is.
yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, it's based on a novel or a short story, and I read the short story and it was fucked up. But yeah, it's basically a Wendigo story. You know, as you do with your Wendigos.
So I don't remember a whole lot, Burner Babe. So I'm just gonna bebop.
Bebop.
I got up a page and I'm just scrolling through it. From what I can read, depending on the tribes and locations, they have different viewpoints on what the Wendigo is, but all the common denominators are like they're violent, they're supernatural, and they're cannibalistic.
They're cranky. Long story short.
Wendigos are often for like the Cree and stuff. They're often described as giants that are many times larger than human beings, a characteristic absent from myths in the other Algonquin cultures. I think I pronounced that wrong. Algonquin?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever a Wendigo ate another person, it would grow in portion to the meal it had just eaten, so it would never be full.
So, fat guy summer.
Therefore, Wendigos are portrayed as simultaneously gluttonous and extremely thin due to starvation.
Yeah. So these were like, yeah. I will say, Until Dawn got that right. They were like bone skinny, but they were also like, and they're fucking like.
A Wendigo need not lose the human powers of cognitive speech or behaviors, and may clearly communicate with the prospective victims, or even taunt them.
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Sorry, my taunting needs work.
According to an ethographer of the Chippewas.
Chippewa.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, Chippewa. Chippewas are my favorite ones to say.
He accounted for one time long ago a large Wendigo stolen in their terms, because this is from like 30, 40, 50 years ago, Indian boy. But the boy was too thin, so the Wendigo didn't eat him right away, but he traveled with the boy, waiting for him till he got fat. He would taunt the boy and follow him to see if he would gain weight.
Come on, fatty, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Eat that donut. Eat it. Eat it.
In some traditions, humans overpowered by greed would turn into Wendigos. Others say Wendigos were created when a human resorted to cannibalism to survive.
I think Wendigo.
Humans could also turn into Wendigo by being in contact with them for too long.
I think Wendigo started when McDonald's started offering deliveries. So Wendy was like, "We gotta go as well." So fucking there you go.
I do believe there's another creature similar to the Wendigo, but it's not.
The Skinwalker. Which I learned from a very bad Mystery Science Theater movie called Werewolf.
My native friends would be smacking me for just openly saying on.
Yeah. You're tempting the fates, John Lynn. You're tempting them. How a Wendigo is going to come to your house tonight and burn your house down with a bag of Pringles.
I am fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. You get one mythical or cryptid creature to murder you, John Lynn, and which one's it going to be? And I already know the answer is not Mothman. Because Mothman wouldn't do that. That's what you said.
I'd have to say Wendigo. I really would.
You want to get murdered by a Wendigo?
Yeah.
would he use Pringles?
Yes.
And then would he eat the Pringles with your body as a sort of side?
Yes.
Okay. Which Pringles would Wendigo eat? I hope you're
I think-
writing this down. This will be on the test. So fucking keep your shit together.
I'm trying to remember the other creature. Could the other one?
Yana Blanche.
I feel like if I texted one of my friends,
He'd be like,
he would
"Go
just
away."
come over to my house and feed me.
He'd be like, "Stop fucking
With a
around and
boot.
finding out. Stop fucking around. Finding out." There's rumor of a hideous beast in New York known as the Julio. It also eats Pringles.
Last time I said the Wendigo in their presence, she gib smacked me.
I mean, let's be honest, John. I want to give smack you too.
Everybody does.
I want to give smack you to the morning and night. I want to give smack you to the night.
I can't remember. Is she gonna bug me?
I can't remember who I was, where I've been, how many Pringles I had. Gentlemen, thou fuck around it and find out if
I have.
you tempt the fates to me. If you could change your fate, would you? Would you?
In ironic turn of events, I got a notification from my trail cam. We got a coyote in the background.
Coyote?
Pooping right in front of the camera.
Fucking like, yeah, eat this shit. Take it. Take my shit. Look at it.
Oh, Skinwalker, that was what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's the Yana Grande. Literally been saying it in the mic for like 5 minutes.
I don't know a whole lot about native lore. So I'm learning something new every day.
The Yana Grande, well, people say it's like the Native American of a werewolf, but it's more than that. It's like an evil man who then assumes the form. Like he could shapeshift and assume the form of a wolf or anything like that. But,
yeah, it says coyote here. For, I guess, long short is necromancers.
Yeah. He was like a dual classing fucking WoW villain. That's what he was.
Wild.
He was like a sorry. There's a great in the same vein as Chuck Tingle, which I'm gonna be doing that on my stream. The Chuck Tingle readings for Point Redemptions. There's another writer, I believe a female writer, and who has the best pen name of all time. And she does like these furry love books, and like all the characters are like, I'm a bear shifter or I'm a cougar shifter. I'm like, in a country. And her name is Terry, and her last name is Bull Rider. BOLRYDER. Terry Bull Rider. And God bless her. God bless her. She's doing the Lord's work.
I got recommended one of those books in my Kindle feed.
Oh, here's what we're gonna do. As soon as I'm done doing what I'm doing on my computer here, I'm gonna go find a Terry Bullrider book, and we're gonna read the synopsis on stream for you guys. And you're gonna tell us yay or nay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I can't wait. Oh boy. So down then. Yana Blanche or Wendigo? What are you doing there? What do you want?
I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't think about getting murdered by cryptids too much.
Hey, it comes up every now and then.
I don't think about getting murdered too much.
Choke me, my fan, daddy.
Well,
none of that. Goes a little too far.
That's a whole other story, good sir.
Now wait just a cotton pick a minute.
I was gonna do some digital drawing, but can't find my damn stylus. So I'm gonna show you guys the hoodie that I worked on.
Wait, we're actually doing things on the stream? What the hell? Ooh. Oh yeah, show off your new merch, girl. Show off your new merch.
This was a commission.
I don't know why I still have the mask on. I gotta be honest. I don't know why I didn't take this off.
The guy wanted it on the side, like tucked in.
It's purple.
So it was folded, fitting on the side.
That means Prince.
It is purple. What I do like about doing the hoodies more than the shirts, is that it doesn't absorb the bleach as well. So I do get like this cool color variation going on. Cause these stripes are from sitting on the bleach longer, for bleach sitting on the hoodie longer compared to these.
Mm-hmm.
And I just get this cool faded look that I can show you in my Matthew hoodie too.
Matthew.
Math. If you guys don't recognize it from,
Can I be like a little behind the scenes? My job. I work for a company that makes custom lighting, and we have a mascot who's a moth, and we call him Mothew. And every time he mentions their name, I'm like, please God. And I literally showed them the last work meeting. I showed them all the statue of the Mothman statue, and I specifically showed them the rear view, and they were like, there was a little audible thirst going on in that.
Like, he's a built man.
He's a thick boy.
He's a thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also show you guys the other one.
He's a thick little pollinator. Wish he'd pollinate me, right, John Lynn?
You're
like, dude, just shut up.
I'm supposed to keep private, man.
I can't show my lady boner on screen. Calm down.
So when I do these, I generally do 2 of them just in case I fuck up the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But this was one of the unicorn ones that I did. That you just back up. It's a large if anyone's interested. And
See,
I
think you should start like a tutorial series, John Lynn, and call it "Fuck Around and Figure It Out."
Yeah, figure it out on your own.
There you go. You just explain the problem straight off. It's like, okay, so here's the problem. You're doing this, and that. So what do? I don't know. Figure it out. End of video. Just 300 of those for different subject matters. Oh, you don't know how to get rid of seam lines? Well, fucking figure it out.
I have a video idea.
Uh-oh.
But I will tell you it in the private chat.
It's just you, me, and Burner. You're among friends, John.
No. I don't want people to know this.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Then.
But I thought of it. I thought about it the other day and went, oh.
So that means Joel knows by now, probably, right? You could just burn her in here. Get Burner in the link. Burner, get in here. Come share your degeneracy with us. Burner is the sweetest speech. You don't have to be on camera either, Burner. You can just soothe us with your mellow tones, your dulcet, angelic voice.
Yes, I will send out.
Burner comes in here, and John Lynn, I'm sorry, Mothman might be going down the ladder. There's a reason Burner's #1 mod. So, no offense to you, John Lynn.
Yeah, because you're scared of my abilities.
I'm not scared of your abilities. I've fucking shut down your abilities. I shut them down. With one fell swoop of my powerful index finger. I literally went, timer out.
You don't need a camera, trust me. When Miami gets on here, he never shows his face.
Yeah, not that you want to see his face anyway.
Good or a bad thing?
Miami's head looks like a potato that grew hair. Looks like a melon. Melon. He's got a very round head. I don't know if you noticed. It's like a fleshy bowling ball. All right, give me 1 second. We'll read some Terry Bull Rider. I know you're all just dewy with anticipation, so just give me half a second.
Just let me run to the bathroom real quick.
Run! Run! Big Bear, he's iron tough. Big Bear, he's stuff. Big Bear. Don't mind me. Singing Big Bear by a band named Steak, which is awesome. You may have heard it on the Super Troopers soundtrack. That anyone cares. All right, come on. A Big Bear. That's my tough Big Bear. What am I doing here? It's just me. All by myself. All by myself. Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. And I won't subject anyone to that. But I will need to do some top coating right now. So I might have to leave the camera real quick. And then you're just going to be watching two empty fucking chairs. Best stream ever. Love it. Actually, that's basically what my stream is. So who gives a fuck? Big Bear, I'm tough. Big Bear, we don't get no stuff. Big Bear. All right, let's kill that. Delete that. Thank you. Make sure we're not. He is again. The Phantom Zone. Did you have a good week?
It was very enjoyable, yes.
Good.
Very hearty.
I want to come back and I'm like, man, that was a lot of blood. Yeah.
I mean,
Amazon.com. Terry Bull Rider. No, I gotta do some top coating right now, but before we do that, okay, we're gonna be scrolling down here. Let's see. Terry Bull Rider. Let's see. I don't want any of the new stuff. Let's go to some of the classics. Okay, you ready for this one?
oh, I'm ready.
I'm gonna give you the title. It's called Bear-Lillionaire. So it's like millionaire or billionaire, but it's Bear-Lillionaire, which it doesn't even make sense. So that's a great title. Billionaire, Paranormal BBW, Bear Shifter Romance Standalone, Bearstone Park Book 1. Burner, how you doing?
Hi, Burner.
It's a burner. It's a burner, babe.
Tis I.
Tis you. The burner.
Tis.
The babyest.
The babyest burner there is. All right. So here we go. You're just in time. You're just in time, Burner. You ready? I can't even pronounce this. So take billionaire, but take out the bi and replace it with bear. Try and say that.
Barillionaire?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
My brain does not compute.
Yeah, barely-aire. I can't even. Okay, here we go. Barely-aire, Paranormal BBW, Bear Shifter, Romance, Standalone, Bearstone Park, Book 1, Kindle Edition, by Terry Bull Rider.
You're fucking stupid.
Book 1 of 3, Bearstone Park. You ready,
Yes.
gentlemen? You sitting down? You better be buckled up.
Oh, I'm ready.
He's a billionaire and a bear, and he never let anything happen to his mate. When billionaire tech molder Ryder Hart returns to Bearstone Park to settle his family estate, he isn't expecting to meet a beautiful, full-figured accountant that stops him in his tracks and makes him think he's found a mate for the first time in his life. Now, how to explain to her that he can turn into a bear without scaring her off?
What?
Jana doesn't know what to make of the gorgeous, unbelievably tall, blue-eyed man subtly pursuing her. She's still wary of men and knows that Ryder is exactly the type of man who could wreak havoc on her heart. But when they wind up sharing a luxurious mountain lodge and a few steaming hot kisses, she realizes this is one man who might be worth the risk. But the mountains of Bearstone Park hold secrets, and Ryder may be the only one that can protect Jana from the dark forces threatening her. Now Ryder just has to show Jana that men may be dogs, but bears rule the forest.
Mission Utmost, the stupidest thing I've heard.
And what a barillionaire wants, a barillionaire gets.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
If there is not one writer joke in there, I would be mad.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Well, Yvonne rated it 299 ratings, 4.5 out of 5. Hey,
Hell yeah.
Terry's killing it. All right, let's find another.
I don't know if I should be laughing or if I should be angry.
This is 238 pages, which is 237 pages longer than it needs to be. All right, let's find another one. That was, if you guys were looking for, a Barillionaire by Terry Bowrider on Amazon. Hey, Kindle edition, $0. Paperback, $13.
Damn.
I know, right? Got to make that money, Terry. But she has so many goddamn books, like 35 pages of books just for her. All right.
Well, same thing with like Chuck Tingle.
Oh yeah, they just put out like a book every like 2 weeks, which is like, you think fucking Stephen King's got that on lockdown? Fuck him.
Bro, they don't even edit it. They're just like, it's fine.
All right, let's see. We're gonna find another one for. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we'll try this one out. All right. No, wait, that's not even Terry Bowrider. Fuck you, that's Roxy Ray. Fuck off, Roxy Ray. Nobody gives a shit. I just saw it said Her Dragon Daddy, and I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, that's a good title. You know, hooks you in, tells you what it is. Are you searching now? Are you searching Terry?
Hook, line, and sinker.
There we go.
No, I'm just listening to you.
Okay, sorry. I know, it's my voice is terrible.
That is untrue.
Hold on. The recommended authors of her is Dungeons and Dragons and J.K. Rowling. All right. In there. Okay. Okay, wait, that's book 4. I want book 1. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Book 4 or 5. Okay, we're going to go to book 1. Okay. There we go. No, yeah, we're gonna go straight to book 4. All right, how about we'll go straight to book 4 because I like the title of this one. Dragon with Benefits: Forgotten Dragons, book 4, 5, 217 pages. Okay, Jesus Christ. She wants an interview. He wants her forever. Everyone knows Trevor is competent. The Gold Dragon protects his region perfectly as a second in command, and is there for anyone who needs him, despite his surly demeanor. By the way, the guy on the cover just looks like Jason Momoa, but like emo, which is a little weird. Anyway, when his lowest moment ends up going viral, what the fuck? Trevor catches attention he doesn't need. Oh yeah, this dragon went viral because he was fucking eating a cheeseburger on his fucking living room floor.
Mood.
I'm sorry, just thinking of a dragon doing the David Hasselhoff.
It's the Trisha Pettis.
Because I hate myself. Anyway, getting close to beautiful reporter Petra is the last thing he should be doing. Too bad the dragon inside Trevor can't stop roaring at him to get his hands on her curves.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Lord.
I just had an aneurysm. Hold on. Anyway, Petra needs a promotion. And the only way to get it is to get through grumpy, handsome, gigantic Trevor. He is a fucking dragon. When her persistence finally lands her an interview, sparks fly, and Petra finds herself drawn to the world she could have never expected. A world filled with sensuous kisses, caresses in the dark, deep secrets. But the more time she spends with Trevor, the more time she's finding it hard to focus on her article. I mean, the fucking indentation's all fucked up, when the real story seems to be what's going on in their heart. As Trevor ignores the rules of his world to have a whirlwind romance with Petra, he knows he's playing with fire. But she's the only woman he's ever wanted, and when powerful new creatures threaten his happiness, they'll find that a dragon never gives up his mate. Book 4, 5.
This is the utmost stupidest thing.
Hold on, I got to see if she's got some fucking. Hold on. Let's see. Terry Bull Rider. Let's see. Is there any like Mothman? Let's see. Cowboy Dragon is not the one I want. Oh my god.
That's exactly the one you want. Don't even.
Put Terry Bull Rider Mothman, and the third result was anime action figure Charmander bodybuilding series. And it's Charmander, but he's like fucking jacked and he's like posing.
Hell yeah.
It's a little creepy. Anyway, okay. Let me look up Mothman romance books. Hold on. Let's see who's Mothman romance. Okay. Ooh. Oh, John Lynn. Hold on. Hold. Ooh.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god.
Is it everything you could expect?
This isn't as long a description. It's only 46 pages. The book is called Mated to Mothman, an erotic cryptid romance. The Mothman Cometh, Book 1. The author's name is Dixie Recht.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh no. Anne is a dedicated graduate student doing fieldwork for her thesis when she encounters a horrible creature from local legend. Dragged deep into an underground complex where she can no longer tell from what is right or wrong, desires she never thought she was capable of overwhelm her and throw her into a fevered state of arousal of her insectoid captor.
Oh no.
Oh dear. There's not that many Mothman romance books though, John Lynn, so you might want to corner the market there. Because the only other one I see is Ganged by the Mothmen. A hypnotic con ovipositor sex short. Oh no.
That one's written by John Lynn.
Yep. Yep. I still gotta pick a Chuck Tingle book.
Oh my.
Let's see what we got.
Can I
Jonathan,
pick one for you?
you know the works. Burner, I think as number one mod, you would be able to pick the first one. And I'd even give a free redemption so you wouldn't even have to spend any points on it.
Hell yeah.
But hopefully none of the Harriet Porber series. That's all. Oh, wait. No, wait. Here it is. You ready? You ready, Jonathan? Chuck Tingle. This just came out. Holy shit.
This is a Mothman book?
Yeah. Bisexual Mothman mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. Chuck Tingle. June 27th, 2020. 36 pages. This might have to be the first one.
I don't know how to feel anymore.
You ready for this one, John?
I'm not ready, but I'm here.
All right. Bisexual Mothman mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. By Chuck Tingle. Cooper and his wife Ivy have been swamped with work, barely able to leave the house as they tap away on their laptops in separate rooms. They typically find adventure in globe-trotting travel, but with the arrival of a handsome new Mothman mailman named Indrid, they suddenly find the adventure coming to them. Realizing that this handsome cryptid is flirting back, the couple soon begin to order more and more parcels, culminating in an erotic bisexual delivery that's certain to bring some first-class stimulation to your package. This erotic tale of 4,200 words of sizzling bisexual human on handsome Mothman threesome action.
I don't know how I feel anymore.
I think that has to be the first one, John.
Oh my god, this is more disturbing. There's a Chuck Tingle book that's just called Straight.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one.
That bothers me.
There is another Mothman book he did. Holy shit, he's done 2. This one came out this year, January 17, 2021. Mothman quarterback ghost in my tight end, a trans buckaroo tale.
I don't know how to feel about my wife anymore, Carl.
All right, well, here we go. The Billings Buckaroos are in rough shape. After winning games all season, this notorious football team suffers a series of terrible injuries, and due to a technicality in the rule book, they're forced to use the stadium groundskeeper as a stand-in. Coach Rick knows that without a new player, they'll never make the playoffs, but they can only draw from people who already work or live at the stadium. Yeah, that's in the CBA. One night, however, Coach Rick has an encounter with a phantom Mothman quarterback, Pete Mobino. What?
Pete Mobino.
Pete Mobino. That's apparently Mothman's name.
Banana Fana Fofino.
Just Pete Mobino. An encounter that will change his team and his heart forever. Pete Mobino is a legend, and he just so happens to haunt the stadium that Rick can draw players from. Now these two transport icons are doing everything they can to fight through the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl, drawing on hardcore superstition that always seems to win the game. This erotic tale of 4,200 words of sizzling on human phantom Mothman quarterback action. It features two proud trans men who do not experience any dysphoria regarding their genitals. Hey, fucking right on, brother.
Hell yeah.
Right on, Chuck. Chuck is a lot of things, but he don't fuck around, yo. He's a true man. That's a good one. And John Lynn, just saying, 4.4 out of 5 stars.
I don't know how I feel about this.
$0 on Kindle. Buy now with one click. $2.99 before credits if you don't have credits. Amazon Prime.
Only $4.
That's the one I want you to read.
I kind of want the Mothman bisexual tale because that's a little something for everybody.
I mean, I am here for that.
See, I might read the Mothman quarterback one from Miami because he likes football. So that might be his. So I'm gonna add this to my shopping list and see how that fucks everything up. Add to streaming list. There we go. All right.
I need to start writing.
You do. These aren't long either, John Lynn. This is like 36 pages, but this dude probably makes bank. Not gonna lie.
I mean, some of these have like 3 reviews, but some of them have like hundreds of reviews.
Okay, how about this one, John Lynn? You ready for this one?
I can't say I'm ready, but go for it.
Okay. My macaroni and cheese is a lesbian, and also she is my lawyer.
What?
Mona is on trial, and she's absolutely terrified. After saying that chocolate milk is better than sick water, she's being sued by water itself for $1 billion. Fortunately, this food and beverage-based case is the perfect fit for her sentient macaroni and cheese lawyer, Emma. That's Emma with an H in front of it. After showing off her skills on the first day of courtroom, Mona and this living pasta dish go out to celebrate. Things quickly turn hot and heavy. Now the two of them are back at the office, in the throes of lesbian living food action. But will their hardcore encounter set in motion the death of their very own court case? This erotic tale is 4,300 words of sizzling human on sentient mac and cheese action and living lesbian meal love. John Lynn, thoughts? You get the camera right up. I want to see your face during half of these, John Lynn.
Macaroni in the pot?
With that what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't know what to say.
I mean, you tell me you've never looked at a bowl of macaroni and be like, yeah.
That squish sound.
Mm-hmm.
I've never felt that way about.
He has some choose your own adventure stuff too, so I think you can get your fucking your channel in there. Like which path do we go down? You know, I think that'd be interesting.
Narration by John Lynn.
This one you may like this one, John. So
you keep saying this.
I know. So this is apiarist, which is like a bird scientist. Apiarist, lesbian tractor witch makes me come hard. No? Not feeling it? Okay, we'll try another one.
Pounded in the butt by the sentient physical manifestation of my writer's block, then realizing I've already found inspiration by literally writing about how I'm not inspired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the metaphysical ones get a little weird. So
I like those ones, though, because they have the best titles.
Like, pounded in the butt by my sentient manifestation of my own ignorant climate change denial. That's a good one.
Pounded in my butt by my book, pounded in my butt by my book, pounded in the butt.
Oh yeah, that goes on like 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know if this man wakes up and he's like, I'm gonna write the dumbest shit today, and people are gonna buy it.
My thing is, I think he says that, but then the next day he's like, no, dumber, and the next day he's like, no, dumber.
Oh my god, so when you look up Chuck Tingle on Google, the photo of him is of him kneeling on the beach in like a karate uniform.
Of course it is.
And he has the weirdest smile.
Of course he does. I wouldn't expect his smile to be like fucking a Hallmark card. So.
What if it was though?
Mm-hmm.
What if it
Is
was
he
just
a
like
doctor? No.
Here was a quarantine one I should have read. Not pounded by anything while I practice responsible social distancing. There you go. There you go. I went on a hunt for the Easter Bigfoot, and now he's eating my ass. Oh, that's the one John Lynn won. Okay, there we go. You ready, John Lynn? Here we go. Heath is a park ranger who loves the great outdoors, but lately his job has started to erode away the pleasures he finds in these natural landscapes. These days, it's all business. However, all this changes when Heath finds himself trapped in a desolate mountaintop cabin on the night before Easter Sunday. It's here where he hears the legend of Easter Bigfoot, a handsome pink creature with long ears and hard abs.
oh no.
But could such a mysterious force really exist in the wilderness? Now Heath is followed by a trail of colorful eggs to his erotic destiny, and learned that the natural wonder of the great outdoors is all about what you make of it. This erotic tale of 4,400 words of sizzling human on gay Easter Bigfoot action, including that, yeah, that, and a little bit of that, and magical holiday creature love. There we go. Some of that stuff was a little on point.
A little too spicy for this room.
No, just a little too descriptive about what was actually taking place. Man doesn't hide behind any subtlety. I'll say that. Anyway, John Lynn, how you feeling?
I don't know how
Which
I
one's
feel.
your favorite?
I don't know how I feel about American
Should we collect them all?
Yes.
How about Bigfoot Pirates Haunt My Balls? No. Fucking, you gotta look at these covers though, John, when you get a chance.
I'm sorry for anyone watching this for
No,
I
she's really not.
Voice.
She's really not. I think she's Chuck Tingle.
You are Chuck Tingle.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what they say, there is solidarity in suffering. I'm sorry everyone for the existence of any of this.
Oh, we're talking about mermaids either.
Is there a mermaid one?
Kinda. I can't explain it. It's a mer moped. It's got everything up to the shoulders is a mermaid, and then it's a moped. And the book is called Eaten Out at Mer Moped Cove. Joma? That's not even a name. Joma's tropical vacation is off to a rocky start when she learns the nearby beach cove is inaccessible to guests. Apparently, local legends of mermopeds in the ocean caves have caused scientists to close down the area and hunt for the answers. The idea of these half-vehicle, half-fish creatures is ridiculous. But when Joma meets a beautiful sentient moped at the hotel pool, she's drawn into a mystery that could change her perception of the local legend forever. Now Joma has found herself in a hardcore lesbian encounter that is sure to rev your motor. This is an erotic tale of 4,100 words of sizzling human on moped action and lesbian half-vehicle, half-fish love. 34 pages. $2.99 on Kindle.
How much does this man make a year?
I hope he makes a lot of money.
If he has to file taxes and he has to sit down.
I found it. I found John Lynn's book. I found it, and I'm actually gonna rotate my laptop for this one. You ready, John Lynn? It's nothing that can't be shown on stream, but it's
You have pain on your face.
I do. Here you go. This is called Creamed in the Butt by My Handsome Living Corn.
No.
Oh, it's a doozy. 41 pages. John Lynn? John Lynn, you just look so... I have never seen you so flustered before.
paying how much money to go to college to get a career, but this man is making money right.
Bruh, Chuck Tingle is a holistic massage doctor. He has a doctorate.
You shut up. That man did not go to college. That man
He has a
went to fucking-
PhD in holistic massage.
Yeah, and I have a PhD and done with this shit.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm done.
stream's over. Bye, everybody.
Back
click
it.
the button.
Kyle's not allowed back on.
John Lynn's like, I'm streaming on Saturday. What could go wrong?
I'm sorry to the 2 people who are watching this.
They're still watching. It's like watching a train wreck.
Guy, if you're out there, Lawrence, I'm sorry.
No. Shit, I'm still here. Oh, no.
I don't know what to say.
Except
my sincerest disregards. You know, Kyle, what you should do to bring this up on Mechanism next week.
Oh, fuck, no. I'm a fucking... I privately read to Tim when he goes to bed at night, every Chuck Tingle book.
Do they have one on Keyboard Elves?
Do you want that?
My sentient living styrene pounds me in the butt. My hot resin 3D printer slapped me in the middle.
Sentient Gundam and Freedom.
My
I
sentient
did look up
doo-doo
Gundam. There's
bodega.
none on Gundam.
I'm surprised no one did one on Gundam. First they asked people fucking shower.
I mean, we gotta find the Japanese Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle.
I don't know how I feel about any of this right now.
I mean,
I'm in.
I think here's what we need to do.
I need to get that man on the stream.
Chuck Tingle, please come on that stream.
Chuck Tingle, you are more than welcome on my stream. Like, here's the thing. I think I need to read a full book on stream. I literally need to just devote one stream to like 2 or 3 Chuck Tingle books, and I'll do like a green screen of a fire behind me, so it's like a fireside chat. You know, wear a robe.
Like,
you know, smoke out of a pipe.
Wait, did this man have a Twitter?
He does.
Oh yeah.
He actually spoke out against J.K. Rowling. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you.
I need to get this man on stream.
Mm-hmm. I need to get this man a beer.
But he's fucking fantastic.
Okay, here's
what I can to get this man on stream.
The last one, because I'm realizing I'm sending John Lynn to an early grave. She's gonna kill me with Pringles, and I'm gonna kill her by just sneaking into a room and reading her Chuck Tingle books. When Matthew McConaughey sets off in his yearly trip to the California Farming Convention, SCGMFC, I guess, he expects to have a typical weekend of wining and dining with an assortment of living crops. What he doesn't expect is that one of these handsome agricultural staples would soon capture his heart. Enter Liplon, the handsome living corn who sweeps Matthew off his feet in a night of hardcore anal plowing he will never forget.
Oh no.
But are Liplon's intentions business or pleasure? Could this muscular corn on the cob be playing Matthew for nothing more than a planting commitment?
Oh no.
This erotic tale is 4,200 words of sizzling human on gay corn action.
Oh no.
Okay, adding that one to the stream as well.
Love is love.
Yep. Adding that one to I'm gonna sign up for Audible and get the audio version because I got my two free credits. Get my Audible sponsorship. I'm adding that one to the favorites list. There we go.
You are just covered in paint right now, John.
I don't know how I feel about this right now. I don't know how I feel. I have to get this man on stream. We have to do an interview.
Okay. Maybe we could find one more. I'm not sure.
Somebody get on Twitter at this man to come on stream.
I've got the one I gotta sing for Freddie. Yeah.
Like,
yep.
We're gonna get this man.
This is the one for Freddie and Meg. This is Glazed by the Gay Living Donuts. Yep, that one's. Yep.
I am perturbed. I am hurt.
Oh my god, there's a DMCA book. Holy shit.
Love hurts.
Love hurts.
Oh, I bruised my fucking fingernail.
I'm
I
sorry.
need to find this man. And I need
I just
to have
have
a
some
conversation.
Here's one for Julio. New York City is a lesbian and she eats me right.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. The cover is just a green apple with like a lady's face on it.
If you don't leave a description, Carl, I'm gonna hurt
Oh,
you.
X-Files. Oh, there's an X-Files parody. You love the X-Files, right, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
It's called The Butt Files, the case of Bigfoot's wiener. Skulder and Mully are two FBI agents assigned to the Butt Files, a division of the FBI dealing exclusively with cases that are too arousing to solve. Together, they've managed to crack plenty of unexplained cases, but their new assignment is the most mysterious one yet. When a troubled Bigfoot contacts Skulder about his television set that won't turn on, the handsome agent jumps at the chance to get to the bottom of his technological paranormal occurrence. It's only when the agents arrive that they discover the TV wasn't plugged in, but soon the plug itself comes into play. Looking mysteriously like an anal probe, this paranormal plug sends Skulder on a journey to find the truth deep within his own ass. No, come on. No!
Oh, Jack Tingle doesn't have any books about getting fucked by death.
I
That's
think
all
he
I
might.
want.
I think he
I
does.
looked it up.
Mulder wrote that. That canon in X-Files, he wrote that.
Mhm.
Not just X-File canon, that's all that is.
Founded by President Bigfoot. There's a lot of Bigfoot books, so.
There's a lot of Trump books. Not Trump.
Oh yeah, no, but like they're all like they're all like fuck this guy.
They're subtweets.
Yeah, they're basically just very long subtweets. Friday the shared by the Chocolate Milk Cowboys. What?
Yes.
These photoshops are incredible. I gotta be honest. There's a Bitcoin in my butt, and he is handsome. Hi, Jonathan. How you doing?
I don't know how to feel.
You feel something, though.
Feel the love.
You
I don't
feel
know if
something.
it's anger. I don't know if it's anger.
Yeah.
Chuck Tingle's out here proving that love is love.
Here's one for your Vermont friends. Feeling the burn in my butt. And the Bernie Sanders is a unicorn in this. There you go. Oh, no. Good times,
We
though.
have
Good
been doing this for 40 minutes.
I know. It's the best 40 minutes we've ever had on this show. Oh, no.
To everybody watching, I apologize. We'll
Oh,
probably do
if
this
you're on the
again
VOD and you're still here, you are a fucking legend.
Bro, I don't apologize.
I don't apologize for
it.
shit.
I'm interested and I want to know more, but at the same time, I don't. I just want to meet this guy face to. I want to have a conversation with this man.
I just want to talk, fam. I just want to talk.
Jonathan's just like, who hurt you? Or
Hold
who
the
didn't
knife.
hurt you? Oh, no. Hold on. I'm going to find one more, and then we're going to call it out. We're going to call it off. Because I don't want to ruin some of the surprises here. Ooh, Polar Vortex. That's a good one. I think he has one for every day of the week too, like the sentient, like physical
Monday.
manifestation of Mondays and Tuesdays.
If Monday doesn't have Garfield in it, I'll be upset.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say the same thing.
4,100 words of lasagna love, something like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Odie's just watching in the corner.
I feel like this man had a fanfiction.net account.
I don't think he does. I think he just posted all the if you had a fanfiction.net account, but every time you click send, instead of
but it has
posting
to
it to the forum, it just posted itself on Amazon.
Somebody publishing this.
Yeah, he is. I think he's his own publisher.
He's self-published.
Yeah, you could dude, it's seriously easy to self-publish. I've literally done covers for like 4 self-published books.
I gotta start doing this.
Bruh, make that coin.
Mm-hmm. And it's even, and if you just do Kindle editions, it's actually, you could get a book done in like a day. Pop it out on the thing. Ooh, that's one of his new ones. I freed this handsome cargo ship from the Suez Canal, and now he's stuck in my butt.
I don't know anymore, people.
That one pained me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this man. We're gonna have conversations. We're gonna have deep, interesting conversations.
Just want to talk to him about life. How
Like,
it's going for him.
How you doing, man? You good? Yeah.
How are you feeling, sir?
How much rent do you pay?
He lives in California.
Is horny jail a thing? Can we actually do this? Can we stick somebody in horny jail?
Dude, I think he's like the horny warden. I don't even know.
Like,
there you go, John. The King Dong versus Dongzilla. Rumble in my butthole.
I'm here for that.
All right, here we go. This is the last one because John Lynn's all about Teamzilla. So,
I mean, I'm more Mothra, but I get it.
Yeah. Oh, Mothra's awesome. Cooper is a workaholic, but it's a few days into his island vacation, and he's finally starting to relax. Of course, this is difficult when you're a biologist who's found themselves on such an interesting island. And it's a former nuclear test site. But he's doing the best he can. When a greatly oversized T-Rex emerges from the water, though, Cooper is called into action. The dinosaur named Dongzilla is confused and disoriented after years of hibernation under the ocean. And there's only one person who can snap him out of it, an enormous Bigfoot named King Dong. Cooper is placed in charge of arranging this meeting. The one thing Cooper never saw coming, though, is the sizzling sexual chemistry between Dongzilla, and himself. Now Cooper is hosting a battle for the king of the monsters deep within his own butthole.
oh no.
This erotic tale is 4,600 words of sizzling human on gay Bigfoot and dinosaur action. Including double blank jobs, blank sex, blank pies, and gargantuan monster threesome love.
It's a little way to Michelle, guys, but just remember Michelle is not for children.
This is a mature stream.
It is for adult audience only.
Now, guy, you don't come at Gundam Wing like that, man. Don't. Gundam Wing is not a Gundam Chuck Tingle, you piece of shit.
It is pretty erotic.
It's 49 episodes of erotic man on rope. No, that's Setsuna. That's Setsuna and his fucking 00 right there. That's 49. No. That's 2 seasons worth of erotic man on Gundam action.
Gundam Wing is pretty good. I will fight this
kudos, guy. That was actually funny. That's one of the best wing birds I've heard, and I've heard them all. I'm actually sore, John. I'm blaming you.
Go right ahead.
Partially Chuck as well, but mostly you.
Boy animated.
Chuck pounded you in the butt.
John Linwood. Pringles. She light them on fire.
Sentient Pringles, you said?
Sentient Pringle love.
Sentient Pringle love. Oh, boys. I don't even know what to say.
I think you should do a reading, John Lynn. I think you should do a reading too. We should have dual streams.
Dual readings?
Yeah,
yes.
We'll do like a 2-parter. You read the first book and the stream ends, and then we go to my stream for the second part of the stream. And then we like
just in case we want different audiences to get an experience.
Yeah, double header, yo.
If you're
freaking Carrie and Chris will raid me, and they're like, "We're here for this, and we've got popcorn."
We came.
If you go by female
we
pronouns,
came and we're gonna come. I mean, wait, what?
Come to my reading.
We came and we came.
Mm-hmm.
I am down to clowns. I am so down for this.
Yeah, I gotta put it in. You know what? Fuck it. We should do it tonight. I should stream tonight and do it. What do you think?
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Fuck Fuck it, let's do it. I need
Hell
to
yeah.
do more cigarettes and beer though, because this is not going to go well.
Yeah, I'm down to clown.
All right.
I have nothing else to do tonight.
Burner, you ready?
Hell yeah.
Burner, I'm going to need you in chat though. I'm going to need some emotional support.
I'm here for you.
Okay, thank you. I want you to just be like the one that like I'm asking questions and you be like, I don't know. Like that's literally all I need. I don't know.
I'm just here to say,
I'm like, but why that move? You know?
would you not do that move?
Yeah. Discuss. Like that's a
I
couple
want to know
therapy
your
videos.
thought process.
Okay. Chuck, what were you thinking here, bud? What are the motives? What are the background?
gonna
If
find
only to get
Steve.
Chuck Tingle on stream.
I'm gonna find this man. We are gonna form a friendship.
Today is the first day I sent my parents the link to my Twitch channel too, so yes. Let's fucking let's fucking do it. I don't even give a fuck. Oh.
I don't
Maybe I
know
should-
anymore, guys.
Or maybe I should get more build up. What do you think? More build up for like a stream next week?
No background.
No backsies.
No backsies? Okay.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta read everything but the last page and then save it for the next stream.
Leave it as a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Bring people back and you can also hype up for the next stream.
It should be like a once a month thing though. I can't do this like every stream. It's gotta be
Do it every week. Once a week.
Once a week, every week.
Well, fuck Gunpla. I'm just gonna be a Chuck Tingle streamer from now on.
Well, their books are only like 30 pages long. I feel like you can read that.
I could probably do like 2 or 3 a night if I really want. It's like a 2-hour stream.
Like, do it before your Apex games.
Oh, to warm up?
Yeah. Read for, like, read the entire Chuck Tingle book and then go straight into Apex.
What if we play Apex and you read it while we play?
Get ready to get pounded in the butt. I can't read, fam. Not well.
I'd have
I'm
Julio
gonna
read
find
it.
this man.
If I had to pick someone to read, John Lynn, I'd have Julio read it to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's got that radio voice, that Brooklyn radio voice. Like, yo, I shoved it in my butthole. And then the dinosaur went, ooh, that feels good.
Yeah, you gotta hear about getting pounded in the butt while you get pounded in the butt.
I gotta figure out how to put like a little fireplace next to me when we do this. Yeah,
Yo.
flex your mug.
I was gonna say, hype up that mug.
hype that
Hype
mug.
it up.
Mug hype.
Speaking of butt stuff, and we are gonna wrap this up.
Because I got some butt stuff to do right now.
I'm gonna go hump this man. I'm gonna find him. We're gonna form a friendship.
You see, this is what streaming's all about. It's finding new people and learning new things.
We're gonna be the horniest duo, the south side of the Dakota.
What was the Saturday Night Live animated sketch where they were ripping off Batman and Robin? It was all animated. It was the ambiguously gay duo. Yeah, that was it. It was Gary and Ace, and they would
why Batman doesn't go down.
Yeah, well, Batman should have gone down.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Carl, we're just gonna go with you. Give an outro.
You could find me behind a Denny's most nights, stealing their leftover moons over my hammies that they throw out every morning. But other than that, you can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/goalie0. Twitter, Instagram, all that other jazz. But does anyone actually like, oh, that's where that guy is? Okay, I'll find him. I always find these things to be just incredibly self-serving. So I'm just like, nah, just if you really want to find me, then kill me, you know. John Lynn will find me with a bowl of Pringles. Burner!
Yes.
Up to you, girl. Where can they find you?
You can find me in the dumpster nearby where you're at.
Oh, well, fucking let's party.
Also on Instagram at burnerbabe with 2 E's at the end.
If you haven't seen Burner Babe's art, by the way, John Lynn, I don't know if she sent you her very classy flowery penises.
That will be a print eventually.
Yes.
I'll send it.
I think you guys need to go into business together because John Lynn is a production machine, Burner. She makes everything herself, from pins to stickers, T-shirts, whatever. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
God,
did I just make people best friends? I don't know.
Best friend.
Whoop.
We were, or I was already the waifu, so
The goalie mod squad. There we go.
hey,
No, I'm not part of this mod squad.
You are. You're still a
you
mod.
unmod yourself.
You cannot unmod yourself. I have bestowed this power upon you, this limited power.
I don't consent to this anymore.
Don't consent.
We'll put it in a Chuck Tingle book. I don't consent to being a mod, but then
I don't consent to being a mod, but I got pounded in the butt anyways.
I will say though, Chuck Tingle is very like he has books where like if somebody says no, it means no, and like that's the whole book. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, you don't always have to be horny. And he's like, not even in a romance novel. No means no. And I'm like, yeah, good on you, man.
Good man.
He's got boundaries. I mean, not a lot, but he's got some. Anyway,
I'm gonna find this man. We're gonna become best friends. We are going to start.
I seriously think John
novel
Land's been him
series together.
all this time. I think this is a front.
We're gonna start doing parodies. And we're gonna be amazing.
All right, I need to find some way to green screen a fireplace because I got to do a reading tonight. So,
you guys can find me everywhere. I'm not at Denny's because we don't got a Denny. You can check by IHOP, but if you go to a cornfield and you just scream at the top of your lungs, I'll probably pop up and tell you to shut up because I'm trying to sleep. We have some interesting stuff coming out for the store. I got keychains that I've been working on because I found out how to do some stuff, and I got some bunch of supplies.
fucking guy. Oh, that's amazing.
This is the first time you foresaw that guy. I mean,
it's not the first time it's happened. That's for sure.
Nope.
This is the Corn Palace. Please stay away. You were barred from entering. Stop licking the walls.
Man, this is a McDonald's.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Man, please stop trying to sniff the Mothman statue's ass.
Stop trying to lick it. No.
Man,
touching.
You've been here for 3 days. Please stop.
Thanks for whoever showed up tonight. For the chat guy, you're a real MVP.
Thanks for showing up and not leaving during the last 40 minutes.
We'll be back on Monday. Hopefully Gundam. Hopefully I planned it out.
Maybe I'll do a reading on your stream, John. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Because I'm very tempted to upgrade StreamYard so I can both do Twitch and YouTube. Just so
Monday Night Tingles. Yeah. Yeah. With John Lennon
Monday
and friends.
Night Rumbles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In your butt.
Thanks, everyone.
As you said that, I'm still looking at the title of King Dong versus Dongzilla, and the title is Rumble in My Butthole. There you go.
I don't know how to wrap this up, but night, everyone.
Make sure you wrap it up, y'all.
Good night.
Night.
I bring gifts. Never invite me to your stream.